All right, folks, we're here for the first Lakers home game. Before we get going with that, we're going to see Mr. David White announce our starting lineup for the Lakers.
Going! Reigning All-Star. And number 13, also in grade 11, Riley DeMerchant. And finally, in grade 10, number 15, Emma McFadgen. The Lakers are coached by Tracy McDade, Krista Barrio, and Kate McLean. Your referees tonight are Ken Anderson and Ian Humphrey. Let's go, Lakers!
All right, folks, as you heard, let's go. We got our starting lineup out there, if you didn't hear. That's going to be Riley DeMerchant, Maddie Fraser-Cole, Delaney McElwain, Georgia Bernard, and Emma McFadgen. And they're rocking their new striking jerseys with the yellow. Striking was not the correct word.
They are striking. They're very, very bright.
I really like these jerseys.
I like them too. I think the designs are really good on them. I like the colors. Very vibrant. It's easier to see the players and differentiate them from other teams. Makes them stand out.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see number 7 here for John Caldwell, the Knights. They're going to try to put up a 3-pointer. Possession's going to be grabbed by DeMerchant for the Lakers. So he's going to bring it up. Looking to pass. He's going to find Delaney McElwain. McElwain's going to make her way into the key. He's going to lose possession. It's going to be passed over to number 3. That being McCarthy. He's going to find number 7, Morrison. Morrison playing right outside the red line. He's going to find number 10, Toner. He's going to find McCarthy.
Could have had potential for a really good shot, too.
Morrison's going to find McFadgen. She's going to find Delaney. Delaney's going to try to put up 3. It's going to bounce off the rim. DeMerchant's going to be able to get in. Bernard.
Good rebounds there, but they sadly can't get it as John Caldwell ends up with possession.
Oh, a little bit of a tumble there. We're going to see DeMerchant here. He's going to hit the rim. She's going to have her second foul shot here. That one's going to go in. She may miss
Beautiful
once, but
shot.
definitely not twice. Long pass there. It's going to find Dion. DeMerchant now with the ball is going to find McElwain. McElwain's going to make way into the key. He's going to try to put up 2. It's going to bounce off the rim. Really fighting in a sea of black there. DeMerchant's going to go for the 3-pointer. It's going to go off the backboard. Fraser Cole really fighting for the ball. Morrison going to pass in here. He's going to find Dion. Back to Morrison. Morrison making her way down. Looking for an opening. He's going to find... It's going to roll a little bit, but eventually it's going to make it to the post. Or the corner, rather. Georgia Bernard's going to have the ball, but it's going to get shoved to the ground.
Worked out in their favor, though, because now the Lakers have the ball.
DeMerchant with possession. Going to find McFadgen, who's going to find Bernard, but it's going to roll right off the rim. Unfortunate there. It's going to be Morrison with the ball. Going to go for a 3-point shot. Not a lot of blocking happening there, but doesn't matter. It's going to miss. Possession's going to go to the Lakers. DeMerchant's going to almost lose control of the ball, but it's going to be able to regain control, but it's going to go to number 11, Dion. He's going to go for a far pass. He's going to find Morrison. Morrison's going to bring it up and attempt a layup, but DeMerchant's going to regain possession. Far pass there. Going to find McFadgen. McFadgen's going to get playing around the 3-point line. DeMerchant's going to make it right outside the key. He's going to try to put up 2, but it's going to switch possession over to John Caldwell. Morrison with the ball now. Going to make it to the 3-point line. Shooting right outside the key. He's going to be able to pass in. He's going to find Dion, who's good for 3.
Substitution here. Maddie Fraser Cole and Georgia Bernard are now on the bench with number 3, Aaliyah Nestoruk, I believe, and number 6, Holly Henry.
Holly Henry has maybe a grade 9er, but still has an extra year of experience playing on the senior team as she started in grade 8. We're going to see DeMerchant going to pass it to the key. He's going to find McElwain's going to find Henry. Going to be a rim shot there.
Plenty of beautiful shots by the Lakers. It's really sad that they're not making them, but they have really good aim and very good potential. I think that as we see them progress in this game, they'll find their groove a little bit better.
Great job there by DeMerchant to keep possession on that side. They're not going to be able to capitalize over it. Great recovery there by John Caldwell. Nice far pass, nice C there. Toner's going to have to pass out here. It's going to be out of bounds. Great job by McCarthy. Trying to put up 2. It's going to be now Delaney. Passing, going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to go all the way around. Going to find Emma. Let's make its way into McElwain. Henry now. Possession's going to be swapped over to John Caldwell. Nice pass over. It's going to be Dion rather. McElwain going to get a little bit of a breakaway there. It's not going to be successful though. Really trying to fight for the ball there. It's going to be number 7, Morrison, with possession now. They're going to slow down and focus more on defense there. The Lakers are. Dion going to have the ball. Going to pass out. Going to find Morrison. Morrison's going to try to drive in. He's going to make her way into the key and is going to attempt to make a shot, but it's going to be unsuccessful. Possession's going to swap over to Lakers, and it's going to be Delaney McElwain bringing it up with the help of McFadden. Going to find Riley DeMerchant, and she's going to be good for 2.
Beautiful shot there.
Great C there by Delaney McElwain. You see Morrison passing in. It's going to find the hands of Sullivan. McElwain with the ball. It's going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to find McFadden. Far pass is going to find Henry. That one's going to bounce right out the rim. Unfortunate there. It's going to be Morrison now with the ball. Making it to half court. DeMerchant on her like a hawk. Is going to make her get the ball out of bounds.
So far this game's been very back and forth, with John Caldwell getting possession and then the Lakers immediately getting it right after. Back and forth to the nets. Not very many successful shots. We have seen a lot of shots, though. That's
definitely a really low-scoring first 5 minutes, but
yeah.
Great defense by both teams to prevent all those shots. And
I do think that is to do with a lot of their good defense.
But I do want to talk about Riley having a 50% shot ratio. She's definitely been helping a lot. She has 3 points, or she's the only one to put up points right now with her 3-point shot.
I believe she had 1. There was 1 before, and she got a 2-point layup.
Yeah, that would be true.
Mm-hmm.
1 foul shot, 1. It was not a 3-point shot. My apology. 1 foul shot, 1 layup.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the points on the board for the Lakers. She has 33% from the field goal. All right, right back to it. It's going to be Morrison trying to put up, but it's going to switch over. Maddie Fraser-Cole off the bench, ready to go. Morrison there with a nice turnover is going to be able to put up 2. Lakers losing their lead.
Good play there by John Caldwell, being able to break away from the Lakers' defense to get that shot.
Fraser-Cole is going
and
to be able
good save by Georgia Bernard, managing to keep the ball in play there.
Really passing around the 3-point line. They're going to finally lose possession here. But McElwain really fighting for that ball. Really trying to stay on Morrison. Morrison is going to successfully bring it up, though. Now it's all a defense game. Shot clock sticking. We got McCarthy with the ball. Now he's going to be able to do the pass over to Dion. It's going to be number 10 trying to put it up, that being Toner. Nice recovery there by Henry, making sure it's inbounds and the Lakers have possession. Nice see to McElwain. McElwain's going to lose possession, lose control of the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Alright, you're going to see John Caldwell here being pretty aggressive. Toner's going to attempt to pass, but it's going to be blocked.
Both teams already getting serious pretty early on in the game.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. A lot of intensity in this game. Looking to pass here. John Caldwell's going to be able to find the 3-point line person. We're going to see Toner, Maria Toner. Maddie Fraser-Cole with the rebound is going to be able to bring the points right over. He's going to find McElwain. He's going to try to pass to Bernard, but it's going to be blocked there by, I believe, number 5, Rio. Fraser-Cole here. Looking for an opportune player. He's going to find Henry. He's going to make her way to the 3-point line. It's going to be a little bit too much mustard on that one. It's going to be Morrison now with the ball bringing up on the right side. Riley DeMerchant trying to block, but she's going to be able to find a quick pass over to Kate Toner. Morrison now on the 3-point line is going to pass into the key, but Georgia Bernard's going to grab her possession for the Lakers. She's going to bring it up, going to find McElwain. McElwain's going to bring it to the 3-point line, right into the key, just driving. He's going to get a shove, but it's not going to be called. Nice shot attempt there by Riley. And we're going to see a quick pass there to Sullivan. So he's going to try to put up 2. Mercer's going to get the rebound there. He's going to find McElwain. McElwain's bringing up, going to find Henry. Henry's trying to pass, but it's going to be unsuccessful. Possession now over to the Caldwell. Morrison looking for a pass, and is going to successfully find Ryu. In there, Maria Toner. Bernard really fighting for the ball, but it's going to roll out of bounds.
You can see both teams seem to have really good chemistry with one another. They're playing very good. They're able to call the ball. They're seeing each other, which is really good. And I think that's what's making this game the most entertaining.
Almost losing possession there, but Toner's going to be able. Nice steal there by McFadgen driving around. He's going to take her time, and that was worth it. Going to put up 2 points. Just stop, let the defense run into the out of bounds, and then get the 2 points. Beautiful play there. And we're going to go another time now to Merchant up. Defense is lacking behind, but this time the Merchant's not going to have the same luck or strategy. We're going to see Morris really trying to fight to make sure that doesn't happen again. It's going to find the hands of Ryu. We're going to see Morrison.
Beautiful block there by Georgia. Able to even block the player from being able to take a shot. Which is a really big advantage because of her height.
Alright, it's going to be McFadgen. Going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to find Henry. Henry's just going to go right into the key. He's going to try to put up 2, and she's good for 2. Alright, we're going to see McCarthy. Find Morrison. Morrison on the halfway mark. It's going to be out of bounds, though. Ian Humphrey, our referee, is going to make the call there. We're going to see Maria Toner now, looking to pass in. Looking for the openings, is going to find Ryu, nice and open. She's going to pass to McCarthy. McCarthy's going to find Dion. Back to Maria Toner. She's going to make her way to the key. She's going to pass back to Hayden Dioner. Bring over. Merchant with the rebound. Up. Bernard. The chemistry between those two is definitely...
Beautiful layup.
McElwain fighting for possession on their side, but Marie Toner's going to be able to bring it over. Trying to get into the key there, but it's going to decide to pass back. McElwain. McElwain with the steal. Getting into the paint. Go over the backboard. Alright, we're seeing Ryu now. Going to find McCarthy. McCarthy's going to pass into the key and is going to come number 4 Sullivan. We're going to see Georgia with a foul. Beautiful. On our foul line right now, we're seeing Sullivan. Really tall player. Definitely someone who's been butting heads with Georgia Bernard. Step violation there. I'm pretty sure by Georgia Bernard. Or it must have been by the other team as they lost their shot. It's going to be Henry. It's going to find McFadgen's going to get into the key. I'm going to put up another nice 2. She's doing a great job in the key. That's her. It's going to be her second field goal. Out of bounds there. Great job there. That's going to be number 5 Ryu. Great job team possession. It's going to be Sullivan. for Georgia is blocking. We're going to find Dion. Going to find number 3, McCarthy. Going to be a little short. Great job on keeping possession there, and great eyes by Sullivan to make sure that's going. This time there's not going to be a John Caldwell player to keep that one in bounds. And Georgia's going to get another, she's going to draw another foul, which is definitely unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but here you can see they're switching her out so that she doesn't get any more this far, this early on in the game, not far.
We're seeing before Sullivan up here. Be a little short, but it is going to hit the rim. Trying to figure out who's going to defend for now that Georgia's off the field. It's also going to be a little short. McElwain, Farchuk to Henry. Henry's going to find Fraser Cole. Fraser Cole's going to find McElwain. It's going to be a travel called.
If it's a shot of any kind and anyone gets it, it's a rebound.
We're going to see McCarthy here. Really fighting for it, but McFadden is just fighting for it. That's going to be the end of our first quarter. Great job. Lakers are leading by 5 points here. What do you think, Cecilia?
We're starting the game off really strong. Let's see who has points so far. So far, Georgia has 2 points, Riley has 3, Emma McFadden has 4, and Holly Henry has 2. That's a really good start to the game, actually. Emma McFadden has a 100% field goal percentage, meaning that she's just all over a really good shooter. So this early on into the game, I keep messing that up. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm a little rusty on this.
Yeah. I share that with you.
Yeah.
Maybe been calling the wrong people some of that game, but I do want to say that Emma's doing a great job of getting into the key and clearing away all defense to guarantee the points. She's really good at not risking anything and guaranteeing that she's going to get the points, as we can tell by that 100% field goal percentage. She's not taken any three-point attempts, but she has gone for the field goals in the key, and they've all been successful. 2 for 2.
She has 2 steals, too, which is also really good for a defensive player like her. I don't know if she plays defense, but when she is on defense, she's really strong in that realm.
Whatever the position they got her in is definitely working out well.
It is. I think everyone on this team is positioned really well. It's a very strong team.
It's a Merchant here. Going to make her way into the green, trying to follow McFadden's motto, and is going to be successful. I'm going to see McCarthy here. Riley DeMerchant's really trying. That's Morrison, my bad. Dion. Maddie Fraser-Cole with a beautiful steal. She's going to
and a layup.
Put up 2. Morrison now.
Maddie Fraser-Cole also being a really strong player. Good at steals, good with rebounds. Just all over very strong.
We out of bounds there. We're going to see Morrison here looking to pass in. Is going to find Sullivan. Sullivan's going to be good for 2 right in the green. DeMerchant with the fire pass is going to find Fraser-Cole. Fighting in the green. Fraser-Cole is not going to lose possession there until she chucks it out of bounds. Really was more focused on getting the ball than trying to figure out how to get it out. But you know what? At least she was able to get in there.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, turnovers.
Oh, okay. So then you had one, but then she got it back. So.
Yeah, well, she got it back and then she threw it out of bounds.
Sullivan. Morrison. Now DeMerchant with the ball. Going to find McElwain. Nice see there. McElwain's going to get into the paint. Surrounded by defenders just trying to get it out, but unlucky. He's going to find Kate Toner. Gonna pass back to Morrison. Morrison with a far chuck is gonna find Dion. Maddie Fraser-Cole maybe short but can jump and is gonna be able to stop that. DeMerchant now with the ball for Maddie Fraser-Cole. He's gonna throw it out of bounds. Gonna be called on a travel. Ian Humphrey right close to make that call.
Really strong attempt there. Maddie Fraser-Cole's beautiful steal.
Yeah, great job there. We're going to see Morrison, usually the person to bring the ball up. DeMerchant with the wraparound there. Or not DeMerchant, McElwain, my bad.
That's not really a steal. Yeah, it's just kind of like, good job. Yeah.
We're going to see a throw in here. Sullivan, beautiful C, towering over all the other players. With Bernard not on the field. McElwain's going to trying to find McFadgen, but it's going to be stolen by Sullivan. That's Morrison up here. Morrison's going to find Toner. Sullivan in the paint. McFadgen's going to attempt D and try to defend Sullivan, but the height is really difficult here, and I bet you the Lakers know as they're going to put Georgia back on to try to counter that. It looks like McFadgen was the one who tried the foul here, and this is her third time. Sullivan up to the foul line, at least 3.
She does seem to get fouled consistently.
And I think
there is, and I find a lot of teams, even in like soccer and stuff, they love getting those foul shots. Sometimes they'll try to get fouls. I'm not sure if that's their strategy.
So we're going to see Holly Henry with a 3-point attempt, but it's not going to be good. But Georgia Bernard with the rebound is going to be able to get a quick point up. Sullivan is going to take down Georgia Bernard. DeMerchant now bringing it up, trying to get into the key, going to pass back, going to find Fraser-Cole. Fraser-Cole playing around the 3-point line, looking to charge in, is going to go around, going to find McElwain. McElwain's going to try to go up for 3, and she's good for 3. She's actually going to have her toe not on the 3-point line. Unfortunately for McElwain, that's only going to be 2 points.
Just slightly inside. You can never really tell, especially being on the court.
Yeah, that's for sure. Morrison going to get into the paint and is going to bump into Maddie Fraser-Cole, but then he's going to get the rebound. Nice chuck over, going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to find Henry. Henry looking around, going to just drive into the paint and try to put up 2, but Sullivan on the defense. Georgia Bernard with another rebound.
You can definitely see the teams are getting a lot more serious during this quarter. Still with almost 7 minutes remaining in this quarter. We've seen more points now than we have at the start, so.
Yeah, the nerves are weighing down. They're getting to the rhyme and rhythm, and they're getting it going now. And we're going to see DeMerchant bringing the ball up here. Just going to drive in there, going to pass, going to find Henry, going to find Maddie Fraser-Cole off of Henry's pass. Georgia Bernard now in. Going to try to put up 2 in the key, but it's going to be futile. Possession's going to swap over to the Knights. It's going to find number 3 McCarthy. Sullivan. We're going to see the other McCarthy. Maddie Fraser-Cole's going to try to go down with the ball, and Bernard. And Holly Henry. Hoping everything's good there.
Holly and Maddie going off now for, who was that? Was that Aaliyah and...
3, yeah.
And Aaliyah Nesteruk and Emma McFadgen, I believe.
Nesteruk right off the bench is going to be able to keep that in possession, but it's going to swap over to the Knights' possession. It's going to be a far pass to Hayden Dioner. Number 7 Morrison. We're going to see number 3 McCarthy. 3-point attempt there by Dion. McFadgen up. Going to almost lose control of the ball, but be able to restabilize. It's going to be Nestruk. Just looking. Going to find Delaney McElwain. She's going to find Emma. Emma's going to find Nestruk. Nestruk trying to break the 3-point barrier. It's going to find McElwain. McElwain's going to find Georgia in the key. Georgia's going to try to put up 2, but Sullivan's height's going to be a factor that's going to make that not happen.
Though John Caldwell still got that ball, there was a lot of good C's there, a lot of good passes. They were able to get it basically to the net with that last pass to Georgia, which is always good.
McElwain fighting to try to get past McCarthy. He's going to be able to
Wins
get
the
past.
fight.
Demerchen's going to try to find Bernard, but Bernard's not going to be in the correct position there. Timeout called there. Not sure by what team.
Timeout Lakers.
Lakers are going to call the timeout, worried that the Knights are going to catch up here. I think they're worried about all the fouls that they had early on, and now having Georgia back on. She's probably going to try to be less involved because she doesn't want to get fouls, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Oh, exactly. She's a very strong player, that's for sure. But with her height, it's easy to call a foul on the tallest girl on the court.
And I think her playing in the key because of her height, it also is what causes a lot of fouls.
Her position, I don't really know the positions in basketball too well. But she must be purposefully in the court. Like in the key.
I wish I knew, but
I'd say they're using her height to their advantage.
Yeah, let me get some fact checking real quick. Is Georgia point guard? All right, so Georgia is center. Point guard would be Riley DeMerchant, and their chemistry together to be able to get the passes into the key, and Georgia be able to put it up if Riley can't find a good angle to get a three-point shot has been working really well.
But Georgia and Emma tend to switch out into like a power forward center role.
Emma sometimes taking Georgia's position there. We're going to see the game starting up here. Morrison now with possession like normal. We're going to see Sullivan, Bernard on her, Merchant and Bernard into the key. We're going to see Molly Grieve with a steal right off the bench to DeMerchant. Fire pass. My bad to McElwain. McElwain's going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to try to put up three, but possession's going to be swapped over to the Knights, and that's going to be Morrison. Sullivan's going to be able to slow her down, get a nice two-pointer.
Molly Grieve, as well as Holly Henry, is also only in 9th grade.
DeMerchant's going to be able to get 2 points there. We're going to see Morrison. She's going to find Dion. Back to Morrison.
There was what?
There was no steal there?
I didn't see one.
McCarthy. Possession's going to be Lakers.
John Caldwell having some substitutions here.
We're going to see Riley. Really fighting for it. Nice breakaway there by number 10. Kate Toner. Stay at the rim. DeMerchant trying to get the ball out of there, but it's going to get called. There's DeMerchant. Far pass going to find McFadgen. She's going to find Bernard in the center. Bernard's going to lose control of the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be the Knights. You're going to see McCarthy. Bernard really trying to shut that one down. He's going to find Morrison. Morrison's going to find McCarthy. McCarthy's going to be the one to bring it up. Bernard now with a steal. Slowing it down. Pushing Morrison over. Maybe a little over-exaggerated there. Dion's going to find McCarthy. Emma's going to steal the ball there. He's going to lose possession there. It's going to be a giveaway. Sorry. I assume that timeout was called by the Knights. All right, what are we looking at for stats there, Cecilia?
Let me just take a look. Now in this game, with 2 points, Delaney McElwain. Maddie Fraser-Cole has also 2 points. Georgia Bernard with 8 points. Wow. She only has a 56% field goal percentage, though. Emma McElwain with 4 points. Holly Henry with 2. That makes a 25, I believe it's 25-point game for the Harvey Lakers. John Caldwell still has a chance to catch up, though.
We'll see.
Plenty of time left in this game, and they're only, just some quick math here, Kevin.
They're only 13 points.
They're only 13 points.
And that's like 47%, or Lakers have almost double their points. 47% more of their points, I think is what I was looking for there. We're going to see Molly Grieve going for a three-pointer. Three-point attempt is going to be a little bit too much power, but you know what?
Beautiful arc, though.
Beautiful arc, and also when I try to take 3 points, I even struggle trying to get enough power to make it to the key, I won't be honest.
That's fair.
So, more power on a three-pointer is good. That means you can just readjust. It's not an issue of strength or form, like you got that.
Exactly.
Bernard really trying to get in there. Nice pass to Morrison. Morrison's going to do a quick pass over to McCarthy. McCarthy's going to make its way to Dion. Dion's going to try to put up 3. Oh! Rebound by McFadgen. Going to find Bernard. Reeves going to pass the ball to the other team. It's going to be a turnover. Number 7 there. Number 8, fresh off the bench. Morrison now, playing just around the three-point line, looking to break into the key, but is failing. Georgia Bernard's defense is really effective. And is going to... looks like everything's okay, just hit... everything seems good. All right,
yeah.
I think we're good. Everything's all right. Could have been really unfortunate.
Yeah.
You're seeing DeMerchant now with the ball. Nice C over there to McFadgen. Classic play. She's going to try to drive into the key, but it's going to pass back to McElwain. Going to find DeMerchant, really getting the players moving. Mercer's going to try to put up 2. It's going to bounce off the rim. DeMerchant with her own rebound, going to be able to pass out. Going to find McElwain. McElwain's going to find McFadgen. McFadgen with one of her first 3-point attempt, but it's going to bounce off the rim. We're going to see a beautiful C in there into Morrison. Morrison's going to have to pass out. It's going to have to find Toner. Toner really trying to fight, but Delaney's on her. Beautiful steal there by DeMerchant. Really trying to steal the ball. Going to go under the legs. McElwain's going to find McFadgen. McFadgen's going to get into the green and put up 2.
Beautiful play overall.
Great push to try to get to the other side.
Well, this just shows such a close contact game. It can be so dangerous.
And your moves when you're this close to a player is really, like, if Riley never went down there, this would at that point probably would have never been scored.
Exactly.
McFadgen once again able to bring the ball up. Bernard, beautiful scene of Bernard.
That was beautiful.
And 2 points in. Lakers are starting to take it. And Bernard's going to get a foul drawn on her. Kind of a turn of what it was like earlier in this game.
Exactly.
She only got 1 foul as she did get the point. That's going to be an A1 if I'm correct. And I wish we had our camera, but Emma's ready for the rebound, and that's the best of both worlds. You're not just getting 1 point, you're getting 2 points. That's what you want.
Well, some players, I find, especially if you're watching professional basketball, will shoot for a corner of the net. One of their players will go in for the rebound and get a layup just for that extra point.
That extra point. And
especially if you have 2 foul shots, then you get 3 points in one.
And that's the same as just shooting from the 3-point line, which
exactly
isn't possible. And I don't know how they do it. And now we're going to see a foul drawn. I'm not sure who the foul was on, but it's going to be Morrison who is brought to the line. She's going to get 2 shots here if I'm correct. Delaney with the foul there. It's confirmation from Joe Gregory doing the stats for the first time on a senior on one of our streams, and it looks like, from what I'm hearing over there, pretty intense. We're going to see Morrison put up 1 out of the 2 shots. Stats is pretty demanding, and there's no man fit for the job like Joe Gregory.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm very glad he's here though. It's hard taking stats by yourself as a commentator. You don't always get the correct things.
Mercer's going to be able to find the key. Pass back to McElwain. McElwain almost with a 3-pointer, but a little
too much power.
A little bit too much mustard, as good old David White would always say. Oh, a little bit of a tumble there. Merchant's going to be a good player. Delaney and Merchant. She looks... That's Maria Toner.
Oh, I heard that.
It's going to be a foul, I assume, there? And since Delaney's knocking up some fouls, they're going to put her off. Nice see to Nestor. Oh, Nestor's with a nice steal. She's going to lose her bearing, but she's going to be able to get it going. Marie Toner. Fraser Cole now. Nice pass there. Going to make it all the way to the Merchant. Merchant trying to pass is going to find Nestor. Beautiful job by Fraser Cole, but
That was.
she's going to draw a foul there.
Did she steal it or did it bounce and she grabbed it first?
I think she stole because she came in when the pass was.
All right, we'll see Fraser Cole here. If we had our net camera, you'd be seeing your beautiful shots, but unfortunately we lost battery. It's our first time we put it up there, so
Yeah.
hopefully next time, guys. I apologize. She's good for 50%, which seems to be the average around the board for most of the players. There is around 50.
Yeah. There is a lot of 50s on the board. More 50s than anything.
Really trying. Great defense. Bernard's going to attempt the steal, and she's going to really try, but it's going to find number 12. Addison with a shot attempt. We're going to see our Ian Humphrey now. Giving it to Fraser Cole to pass in here. Looking for an opening. DeMerchant just pushing. Going to open a clearing for Bernard. Bernard's going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to try to put up three. Going to be off the rim.
So close.
Definitely super close. We're going to see McCarthy try to bring it up. He's going to find Toner. Toner's going to attempt three. Going to be a little bit too much power. Just a quick, pretty much pass, or like, just like a, not even really a pass, just kind of roll into the arms into Sullivan, and she's going to be able to put up two.
Make sure you shout out the minor officials, the refs.
Want to do that?
Just like to take this time to shout out the minor officials, which would be Ali Sirwa. Sorry, I just came to a blank there. Violet McDonald and Willow Shepherd. And the coaches of the Harvey Senior Girls, which would be Tracy McDade and Kate McLean and Krista Barrio. I'm not sure who's here, who's not. The coach for John Caldwell, though, it would be Aaron McLaughlin.
Don't ask me. I'm not the pronunciation guy.
I did look at you.
And I want to shout out everyone helping with the streams. Ashton Little, the glue, the foundation, doing a lot right here. We're going to do our ball toss real quickly. I wonder if they allowed me to take a shot from up here. What do you think?
Shot from up here?
Yeah, I can make it in.
I think you'd make it.
Hey,
You have your average from up here? What
Is
would that
100%?
100%.
I hit the craziest shot. Had to be.
It was.
Some really close ones there. I think bouncing is the strategy.
It most definitely is.
You don't want to make it in and then it bounces.
Bounces out.
Also think waiting just a little bit because like right now you have you don't have to worry about hitting another ball.
Then having it. I think definitely get multiple, and then wait.
We're seeing another strategy here. Since no one made it, it's the closest, which means rolling the ball just to bounce off of it could be a winning strategy.
If you got multiple, I would try that right at the end.
Just go for a last ditch effort. Yeah, wait till the end and roll the ball at the end if there's none in there. Take notes, guys. Take notes. It's free money if you if you're smart. Great fundraising. I'm not sure if it's for the bleachers or for the seniors, but either way, a great cause.
Mhm.
It's gonna be halftime now, and we're gonna take a little bit of a break, but we will be back with you guys really shortly as the Lakers really take this game and are having a beautiful first game. I found that last year the Lakers took a little bit to start going, but then eventually made their way all the way to Harbor.
Oh my goodness, yes. Both teams, I find, The Lakers as a team, they're very, very strong, like to their core. They take a little while in game and through the season to warm up to what they're doing, to warm up as like a team together, I find. But once they get going, they're very strong.
Yeah, and they may be breaking that curse with the Lakers having an amazing first game. All right, folks, we'll be back with you at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me once again, Joseph Gregory, going full name, and I'm here with your stats, a new role that we implemented into our streams. So right now, we're just going to talk about the top notable players for this half. Of course, you have to start off with the leading scorer for the Lakers right now, Georgia Bernard, shooting a whopping 56% from the field goal, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal and 1 block. Georgia's out there getting rebounds, but they cannot stop her on the offensive end. Now, underneath her, 8 points, Emma McFadden, 8 points, shooting 80% from the field goal, 4 steals. She is playing an amazing game. Riley DeMerchant, she does have 5 points, shooting a low 25%, but do not let that make you think she is not playing a good game. For a guard, she has 8 rebounds already and a whopping 6 steals. Maddie Fraser-Cole joining her as well, with 5 steals, 3 points, and 3 rebounds. Now, for the rest of the team, Delaney McElwain, 2 points. Maddie Fraser-Cole, 3. Riley DeMerchant, 5. Holly Henry, 2. Molly Grieve, number 7. She got in there, got a steal. Assists, Delaney has 2. Maddie has 1. Riley DeMerchant has 1. And Emma McFadgen has 2 for assists. Steals, almost every player that's played so far has a steal, except for Maddie Fraser-Cole with 5. Emma McFadgen with 6. Oh, sorry, my bad. Maddie Fraser-Cole with 5, Riley with 6, and Emma McFadgen with 4. So those 3 players are lockdown defenders tonight for the game. And fouls, not much foul trouble except for McElwain and Bernard, who have 2 fouls. For the rest of the team, they've been going out, getting steals. Leah Nestruck, 2 rebounds and 1 steal. And that is pretty much it. For tonight, Delaney McElwain at the half shooting only 20%. Maddie Fraser-Cole, 56%. Georgia Bernard, 56%. Riley DeMerchant, 25%, but 50% from the free throw. And don't let that 25 fool you. She is on the defensive end heavily, making a strong impact, getting assists and steals and rebounds. Emma McFadgen, the field goal leader for the Lakers, 80%. And Holly Henry, she is shooting 33% of the night. All right, thank you for joining me in the stat sheet with Joe Gregory. Hopefully we get to do it another time, but I'm giving you off to the other guys.
Bless up for Joe Gregory there with the
Joe.
stats. You are a legend, and we're going to start the game off here. McFadgen's going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to try to put up 2 off the rim. That's going to be Morrison with it. Bringing it over to the half. He's going to find number 5, Ryu. Ryu's going to find Morrison. Morrison's going to put up 2. Great job there. To DeMerchant here. Into the key.
Another beautiful shot, starting off this quarter really nicely.
Great start for the Lakers there. It's going to be Morrison bringing it up once again. I don't know what that rule's called. I'll probably figure that out in a second, but definitely whatever that is her role. We're going to see McCarthy. Jen McCarthy, one of the other really tall players on this team. We're going to see Morrison try to take a 3-shot. A little short. We're going to see Jen here. Pass out to Morrison. Morrison trying to get into the key, but is going to lose control of the ball. Just going to strike a foul there, and the person who fouled her would be Delaney McElwain. She must be only a few off of
3 fouls now for her.
2 off from being fouled out.
That's rough.
Yeah,
You can see that's Holly Henry sitting by the sidelines.
And that is going to be swap out for McElwain.
Yeah. What I'd figured, she's a very, very strong player and just good to have on the team. But with all of the fouls that she's been getting, she won't be able to do that hard work that she needs to do, especially later on in the game when it's needed.
Speaking of our second most fouled player there, that's going to be Georgia Bernard. It's kind of flipped the coin here, and now is being the one who's drawing the fouls versus earlier in the game where she was causing a lot of fouls. She's up to the line here. It's going to be a little short, but it was a pretty clear shot. I have confidence for the second one here. Nice shot there. 1 for 2. We're going to see it go over to Kate Toner, who's going to go for the move of sitting down there, but it actually kind of works out until Riley DeMerchant with the steal, not Riley Delaney. And she's going to put up 2. That's going to be a great job there. We're going to see number 7, Morrison here. Now number 3, Jen McCarthy. Gonna try to go for the quick pass, but surrounded by Lakers. And if nothing was called there, that would have been an amazing play as the ball goes to Henry. Credits to Mr. White for the new name for the senior girls, that being the Golden Girls. Mr. White really thinking of that one. We're seeing number 7 now. Morrison, beautiful steal to Merchant. Once again with a steal. This time he's going to be able to capitalize the same amount as last time.
Super
Great job.
strong duo, Riley and Georgia are.
The point guard and center being that close and having that much chemistry is amazing on a team.
It really is. They're very well positioned. Like, everyone on this team I find is very good at their role.
Positioning is definitely something that they've been striving for, and they've been succeeding, especially tonight. Bernard's going to try to pass out, but we're going to get a call here. Special's going to swap over here. Out of bounds there. Now ball's going to be Kate Toner. She's going to try to bring it up. Really struggling, but she's going to be able to see an amazing seed of McCarthy who's going to be able to put up 2. Gets the points up for the Knights. Sorry about that, but folks, our scoreboard was a little off, but we're getting that fixed right now. The score is 39 rather to 20. There you go, folks.
Lakers are almost 20 points in the lead, almost double their points.
Bernard going to be able to get the ball. It's going to be DeMerchant. Beautiful see into Holly Henry. Almost out of bounds, but it's going to be able to still recover. McFadden going for another 3-point shot, and she's good for 3. I want to say that's her second 3-point shot. I can confirm in a second.
Her second 3-point shot or her second attempt, maybe. I'm not sure.
Second attempt, and I think she's 50% maybe from the 3-point line. That's going to be a timeout. Great job there by the Lakers being able to just keep the steam going. And that's going to be Emma McFadden with the 3-pointer to really seal this quarter as Lakers keeping the...
Emma McFadden with 11 points so far and 8 rebounds. She is 67 percent field goal percentage. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. And her 3-point is 50% after that beautiful shot there.
So that might be a new role.
To fact check what we were saying before, yes, she only has 2 3-point attempts, and she's made 1 of them. Very strong player, one of the strongest, only being beaten by Georgia Bernard with 14 points, though she is only 55% with a field goal percentage.
There's only been 2 blocks in it.
Great job there, Cecilia, with the stat breakdown. Stats makes color way easier, and I bet you Cecilia can vouch for that.
Yeah, they do.
We're going to see Henry over here. Nashrook. Nice seed of Fraser Cole. Can be a little bit too much mustard on that one. The rebound. Maddie tries to shoot again. That's going to be 2 missed field goals. But still, great job finding those openings. It's going to be... Neshrook's going to fall on that ball. Hopefully she's okay. She looks fine. One of our 2 seniors, her and Delaney McElwain. It's going to be DeMerchant here, our point guard, to bring it up. Going to find Holly Henry. Far past there is going to find Maddie Fraser-Cole. Going to go into the key, going to pass out. Going to make its way to DeMerchant. Back to Maddie Fraser-Cole. looking to pass in the key, but he's going to find Neshchuk instead. He's going to make her way to the key. Going to go for a field goal, thinking that something's going to get called, but it doesn't, which means possession is going to go over to their point guard, Morrison, who's going to find their corner shooter. Nice attempt there by McCarthy. Now DeMerchant here. Going to find Neshchuk. Neshchuk's going to pass into center, that being Georgia Bernard, but it's going to get bounced around everyone. It's going to be out of bounds, I want to say, by Caldwell pointing. Henry going to pass in. Going to find Bernard. Bernard's going to find Neshchuk. Neshchuk looking to pass into the key, but he's going to lose the ball there by a nice steal. It's going to be a turnover there. It's going to be their point guard Morrison. Far pass is going to find Sullivan. Sullivan's going to be good for 2. Their center. Really butting heads with Georgia this entire game. DeMerchant there with a far pass. Going to find Fraser Cole, who's going to be able to make sure that ball's controlled. Almost going to lose control of it, but it's going to find the arms of DeMerchant. DeMerchant playing around the 3-point line is going to find Maddie Fraser Cole. Going to pass over to Henry. Henry's going to drive into the key. He's going to pass out to Maddie Fraser Cole. She's going to look for 3. She's going to bounce off the rim. She's going to try to get her own rebound, and she does. But it's going to get called. Possession over to the Knights. Point guard is going to pass into center. We're going to see McCarthy here. Maddie Fraser Cole with the steal into the turnover. But it's going to roll out of bounds. Hopefully Jen McCarthy's okay. She looks like she's fine. It's great to see. No severe injuries. We've definitely seen some players on the ground and hurting though. Going to find Bernard. Bernard's going to find McFadgen. McFadgen's going to go for a far pass. Going to find DeMerchant in the key, kind of taking Georgia's role. McFadgen's going to go for a 3-point. So close. Bernard's going to get the rebound there. Going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to find Henry. Henry's going to try to go for 3 off the rim again. That's going to be out of bounds by McFadgen.
There's so many great shots that happen there. So many good plays. Sadly, none of them actually ending up being points for the team.
They're still playing amazingly, though.
They are playing really, really good. They're playing strong. Their defense is strong and their offense is strong, which is something that you don't see a lot with, like, especially high school teams. They're very balanced. They're not too defense heavy. They're not relying too much on other things, like what we've seen in actually the previous game. A lot of, what was it, the Huskies were very defense heavy.
Really defense heavy, yeah,
but
for sure.
They're very equally balanced, which I find is their strong suit, which has them in a 20-point lead right now.
Yeah, the deficit that John Caldwell in is probably almost unrecoverable, but
you can't call that yet.
We'll see. Delaney
There is one more
McElwain
quarter.
finally off the bench, hoping that she doesn't draw another foul. We're going to see Henry running into the key, but is going to make her way out, going to find Maddie Fraser Cole. Maddie Fraser Cole is going to find McFadgen. McFadgen's going to find McElwain. And her time on the bench was worth it. She locked in. She's good for 3. First shot off the bench is going to be right in the net. Going to find Sullivan in the paint. Going to find Holly Henry. Far pass. Going to find McElwain. McElwain in the paint. She's going to try to put up 2. We're going to see Holly Henry trying to get in there and get the rebound, but is going to tip it out of bounds. Possession over to John Caldwell. Lakers have time to figure out their defense here, as we're going to see their point guard, Morrison, bring it up. Looking around is going to find Dion. Dion's going to find number 5, Rio. Bernard's going to take possession. Bernard's going to bring it up. Going to find Grieve. McElwain to Henry. Henry's in the paint. McElwain there. Going to go for 3. Looks like a 2. I'm not sure if it was a 3. Long 2, I assume there. But she is cooking from far range. But is she going to get called for another foul? Fourth foul for Delaney, and she was on a roll, but they cannot be having those fouls right now.
She can't be fouled out.
She hit the shot twice. It was Holly, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think, yeah.
The game doesn't stop. We're going to see Morrison just driving at this point, but the defense, you can just see her surrounded by their new shining jerseys of yellow. In the sea of yellow. Loving the new jerseys.
You did say that, yes.
They're nice. I didn't like the white. I know I
didn't like
said
the white?
earlier, but I was lying.
I like the white a lot. I think it was clean.
Yeah, until
I'm
it was
not a-
like really dirty. 'Cause
I'm
they
not,
played
I'm, not
an
a
entire
big,
tournament.
I'm not a big yellow fan. I think they did the yellow nicely, though. Oh,
There's going to be a foul there. I'm not sure who drew that foul. I'll take a quick look at the stats. Georgia drawing the foul. That is unfortunate. 2 players really close to being fouled out. Georgia with 3 fouls, I want to say, and Delaney with 4.
yeah. That would be true.
That would be factual. Sullivan here. Been at the line a lot of times, usually because of Georgia.
Yep. Seems to be.
The Merchant there. Henry with a nice pass, going to find Grieve. Grieve almost going to lose control of the ball, but it's working out. McFadge is going to pass to DeMerchant, going to find Grieve. She's going to try to put up 3. Going to be a little bit too much power, but it's going to be out of bounds by number 5, Ryu. Possession's going to still be in the Lakers' hands. This could be an easy 2 points if they play it right. Merchant looking for an opening. Gonna find Molly.
Oh,
Molly's gonna be a little short there, but she's making it.
she's so close every time.
No Georgia Bernard shots. We're seeing Kate Toner. 3-point attempt is gonna be a little short there. It's gonna be Molly Grieve now. Seemed to be a double dribble there. Sometimes when it bounces off the foot, it's kind of hard to recover that. We're going to see Kate Toner is going to pass into number 7, Morrison. Morrison's going to find Dion. Dion's going to make her way over to Ryu. Ryu playing around the 3-point line, looking for an opening, and that's going to be Morrison. Morrison been playing almost the entire game. He's going to find number 10. That's going to be Kate Toner. Making its way around, going to find Dion. Shot clock is going down, but they're going to go for a 3-point shot. It's going to hit the rim, resetting the shot clock, but it doesn't matter, as the Lakers are going to have possession now. We're going to see DeMerchant as point guard. Looking to pass in the middle, but no one's going to be there, but it's going to find McFadgen. McFadgen was not ready for that as the breakaway by Dion. She's going to take a little bit of a tumble. Holly is going to draw her foul, and I want to talk about this. Holly played almost the entire game, and how many fouls did she have, Cecilia?
How many fouls does she have? 1.
Just 1 foul.
Just
That is,
1 foul.
That's pretty impressive.
That is really impressive, actually. She's a very strong player. She's a strong player last year, too.
And she is one of the starters, if I am correct, right?
No?
Well, I think she's the 6th off the bench, or the 1st off the bench, if not a starter.
She was, her and Leah Nestor, I believe?
Or the 1st off the bench.
Or the first off the bench.
But I think she really found her footing in this game, as she may not be the starter, but she's definitely playing with the starters all game.
She's a 6-man.
The 6th man, or 6th woman.
6 woman, yeah.
Morrison there, 3-point attempt. It's gonna be out of bounds. For a grade 9 player, she does have that extra year of experience, but
Yeah. She's just been strong since she was young, too. Ever since I remember, she was a strong basketball player.
Fraser Cole's going to get the points up. Seeing Morrison going to be able to mess up Merchant's defense and going to be able to find an opening with Dion. Dion's going to look around. Dion with a nice pass around there to Kate Toner. It's going to find number 5, Ryu. It's going to find Sullivan. Sullivan just going to go in there. Oh! Roll off the rim, and I'm glad that one went in. She deserved that. Nice pass to Holly Henry. She's going to get called on a travel. That's unfortunate. Possession's going to swap over to John Caldwell.
That's been their first point. That's been their first few points in a while, actually.
Yeah.
It has been.
Maybe.
I've been watching it the whole time, and they were at 22 for like a solid.
It may be this quarter. I'm not entirely sure, but it's definitely been a low-scoring quarter for the Knights right now.
Yeah, it has been. I think that is part and parcel to the Lakers' like strong defense.
Morrison now, the 3-point line, is going to be able to pass in. Can find Kate Toner. Dion, rather. Is going to be able to find Ryu. Emma McFadden with the rebound. DeMerchant to Holly Henry. Holly Henry with a pass to number 10, Cadence. Point guard going to pass to number 5, Ryu. It's going to be short and out of bounds. It's going to be Lakers possession.
Number 10 on the rebound, Cadence on the rebound.
What is it on the screen?
Lakers playing very strong until the end there.
Cadence got the rebound.
Sorry about that, folks. It's going to be the end of the third quarter, and I'll let Cecilia talk about the stats in a second here. But just want to say, great job by the Lakers. A lot of drive, doing a great job. Great job with the turnovers. Just doing a great job overall in this quarter. We're seeing some of the players that are in grade 9 and 10 who are just playing their first year of senior ball, and they're even being able to play on this game, and they're doing a great job fitting in with the team.
I'd just like to take this time to point the spotlight at Riley DeMerchant, who is 1 point away in both points and rebounds from a triple-double with 10 steals, 9 rebounds, and 9 points so far. She has a 36% field goal percentage, and she's just really on fire recently. She's good at most of everything that she's done so far, especially steals. We've seen that a lot throughout the game. She's able to run the ball up the court for the Lakers.
Alright, folks, we're starting the fourth quarter off. It's been Merchant putting the ball in to McFadden, now to Merchant. Henry driving in. And it's in there. Great way to start off this quarter. Great job, Cecilia, for the stat breakdown there.
Thank you to Joe Gregory once again for his amazing stat taking.
Now we're going to see a call be made here. And now it's Hayden Dion. Far pass. A lot of vertical. And she's going to get her own rebound, number 4, Sullivan. But it looks like Georgia Bernard's going to draw another foul. That means 2 players foul away, but we're seeing a little bit of a difference here. Delaney still is on the bench for having 4 fouls, but Georgia's on the field.
Georgia Bernard has 4 fouls now.
And that just goes to show how well Georgia's playing, even though she is drawing a lot of fouls.
They seem to be targeting her. I'm not even going to lie.
She's in the center. It's her job. She's going to get fouls. Merchant with the rebound. He's going to find Henry. Far pass to Maddie. He's going to be out of bounds by her.
I think their reasoning for keeping Georgia on at this time with all of her fouls is that it is the fourth quarter. And even though she's a very strong player, with the lead that the Lakers have now, not jinxing it right now, knock on wood, but they have 51 points as opposed to John Caldwell, who has 24.
And another big factor is that Georgia Bernard is the only person who can really counter the power that number 4 Sullivan holds with her height.
Exactly, yes.
The Merchant's good for 2 there. Guaranteed 2 breakaway there. She has a triple-double.
That's amazing.
If you're unsure what a triple-double is, that's 10 steals, 10 rebounds, 10 points.
Yeah. That's you have 10 in at least 3 categories.
That's 3.
Which she has.
That's 10 in 3 categories, and she's doing great. She's going to grab her own rebound there. Maddie's going to shoot for 3. Possession's over to the Knights here. Great job. Bringing it up on the 3-point line. That's going to be McCarthy. Looking to pass is going to find Dion. Dion's going to rush into the key. Going to bounce off the rim. Possession's going to go to McFadgen. McFadgen's trying to bring it over. Bernard now going to find Maddie Fraser-Cole driving right into the key. So he's going to get a foul drawn on her, it looks like. Not sure if that was a foul or just a jump ball.
I think that was a foul. On number 4, Maddie Fisher-Cole, her first foul.
Another player who's been on the field, same as Holly Henry, not drawing a lot of fouls. Doing a great job of that. Number 5 here. It's going to find Dion. Sullivan going to pass out to McCarthy. He's going to try to put up 3, but it's going to be unsuccessful. It's going to be Henry who's going to finally get the control of the ball. Maddie Fraser-Cole driving into the key. He's going to have to pass back and find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to try to put up 3, and she is good for 3. Having an amazing first game. Marie Toner going to pass to number 5, Ryu. Sullivan's going to try to put up 2, but it's going to be unsuccessful, but is going to draw a foul. She's definitely drawn the most fouls for the for John Caldwell. That's going to be Nestrick's first foul.
Mm-hmm.
We see Ian Humphrey there making sure the ball doesn't roll away. And there we go. Unsuccessful, but DeMerchant on the rebound. Is going to find Nestruck. Nestruck's on the 3-point. Going to find DeMerchant once again. It's going to find Addison. Going to go to Holly Henry. He's going to try to put up 3. Possession's going to swap over. It's going to be Marie Toner there, bringing up the ball. Kind of swapping from the role that number 7 Morrison had, who's now on the bench. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not seeing her number out there, but definitely deserves a break. She's played almost the entire game. You're going to see Addison there fighting for the ball, but possession is going to be stolen there by Dion. Great to see the grade 9 players getting some action in there.
Yeah.
DeMerchant now.
It is good. Any chance that you can get to give rookie players a chance to get used to the game is for the best.
That's why games like these really build a good team.
Exactly, because they're not league games. They don't count towards really anything. It's just good practice for them to be able to build their strengths and also their confidence. Because the rookie players who may be seniors in just a few years.
A lot of calls being made. It's going to be.
I have to stand up so I can see right there.
Possession over to John Caldwell. Morrison making her way off the bench. Nice pass there. Going to make it to the 3-way point. Number 5, Ryu. Morrison. It's going to make its way to Dion. Dion's going to try to put a 2-pointer. Going to grab her own rebound. It's going to be number 8. Wifing back up to try to get the rebound going. DeMerchant's going to find Addison. Addison's going to play around the 3-point. Going to find Nestruck. Nestruck looking to pass in. Going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant's going to try to get into the key, trying to make some space. Is going to find McFadgen in the key. McFadgen now trying to make space. Is going to find Henry. Henry's going to try to put up 3. It's going to bounce right outside the rim. That's unfortunate. Morrison now with the ball. It's going to find Dion. Dion's going to try to go for a long 2, and it's going to be successful. Going to see Henry here. Over to DeMerchant. DeMerchant bringing up as the point guard. Looking to do something with McFadgen. Addison now. 3-point attempt there by DeMerchant, but it's unsuccessful. DeMerchant in the key. It's going to roll up the rim. Going to grab her own rebound. Keeping the play alive. She may be missing these, but she's able to bring it right back to the team. Aaliyah attempts to go for a shot, but gets knocked down there. Not the same luck that DeMerchant had in the previous 2 field goal attempts.
She does now get the chance to take foul shots, though. Aaliyah Nestork now, who's taking the foul shot. Excuse me, sorry. So far, she now has 1 point. She has 3 rebounds and 1 steal. That's 2 shots now for her.
100% shot ratio.
Exactly.
That's something to brag about for sure. Don't need to tell them how many attempts you had. We're going to see Morrison. It's going to find Sullivan. Sullivan going to make it to the 3-point line. That's going to be Jolene McCarthy. Morrison. It's going to bounce around, but it's going to make its way to Wolfenbach. Going to make its way to Dion. Dion's going to pass out. Going to find Sullivan. We're going to see Delaney and Maddie Fraser-Cole back on the field now, as Riley DeMerchant gets her first time on the bench, along with Emma. Delaney McElwain's, not Emma, rather Addison. Okay, we see Morrison here with the control of the ball. He's going to pass over to Dion. I feel like I've been saying that a lot tonight. Dion's going to make her way to the 3-point line, go back to Morrison. Morrison's going to pass into the key, is going to find number 4, Sullivan. This is Sullivan. Great fighter in the key here. We're going to see Holly Henry now. We're going to find McFadgen, rather. Going to pass around, going to find Maddie Fraser-Cole. Back to Delaney, back to Maddie Fraser-Cole, just passing around trying to find the opening. And Delaney's going to try to find it off the backboard. Delaney's going to go for another one. This time, just like the color of their jersey, she's going to hit gold.
Always good to take the most amount of shots as possible. Just try to get anything in at that point.
If you can take a shot and you can get it and you can get your own rebound, then that's the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Delaney getting another rebound there. Far pass. A little bit too much mustard. McFadgen a little angry that she wasn't able to capitalize on that one. Far pass again. This one is going to work out. But this one is for John Caldwell, who after a few rebounds between Sullivan and Dion's going to be able to put up 2 points in the key here. We're going to see Delaney McElwain making her way to the 3-point, just driving right into the key. Morrison's on her. And it looks like Morrison may have drawn a foul. Timeout's going to be called here. It's been pretty intense last quarter. There are only 3 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock, but I have to imagine our senior girls are pretty happy about this game. We have that triple-double by Riley DeMerchant, who's just playing out of her mind, like always. We have Emma McFadgen really coming out swinging with those 3 points and probably the highest, I'm not entirely sure, I bet you Cecilia can fill you in, but probably the highest field goal percentage.
Yes, she does. 57% as opposed to Riley and Georgia, who both have 50% and who both have 14 points this game. Riley has 14 rebounds and 11 steals, which is insanely impressive. Georgia Bernard has 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and Emma McFadgen, the basically second highest scorer, seeing as Georgia and Riley are tied, has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Oh, just let me see that. 3 assists and 4 steals with 57% field goal percentage.
Great job, Cecilia, for the stats calling there. Henry driving into the key. Morrison now. Making her way, going to pass it to the 3-point line. A lot of passing here. Morrison's going to finally put up 2 points. That's been a while since John Caldwell scored. We're going to find Emma McFadgen trying to get into the key, but it's going to lose the ball. But Maddie Fraser-Cole's not going to let that happen. Cadence ready in center, but she's going to mess up, and the control's going to go to John Caldwell. Great job there. Was that Molly Grieve?
Yes, that was.
Putting her first points on the board. And it looks like Delaney lost the ball. I think she was a little worried that was a foul. She was.
Yeah. That would be her.
When you're one foul away,
yeah,
anything
one
is.
foul away.
Anything's
That
scary.
would be worrying, yes.
Pass in.
All players with the most fouls this game, though, playing very, very strong. I think that might be the root cause, very likely.
Merchant looks like she was gonna draw a foul, she's gonna. Just looks like it's gonna be possession swapped over to number 7. Morrison, look at the pass in. Gonna find Wolfenbach. Gonna pass around to. Looking around here, it's gonna be Morrison on a breakaway, but it's gonna get called. She's gonna go for it anyways. Doesn't matter, she doesn't even make it. Molly Grieve is gonna swap out. Nestruck really trying to get some ground movement going. Gonna find Bernard. Bernard's gonna find McElwain. McElwain with a fire pass to Maddie Fraser-Cole attempting 3. It's gonna be off the rim. Wolfenbacher really fighting for it. It's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be the possession of the Knights.
Is this the first time we've seen Wolfenbach this evening?
Second time. I think she came
Okay.
out in the third quarter. Pretty aggressive player. It may have been nice to see her a little earlier. She's getting in there and stopping some of the Lakers' plays. Maddie Fraser-Cole is going to get tripped. May have been a guaranteed point there for the Merchant if.
Technically, we'll go to Riley because she kept it up, and it's like if they make first contact and someone cleans it up, it's like a loose ball. So basketball is very technical with it.
McElwain looking to pass in. He's going to find Bernard. Dustin's going to swap over now. So only got 2 minutes and a second left on this game. Dionne's going to pass. He's going to find McCarthy. Morrison's going to find Toner. Morrison going to look around. Going to find Wolfenbacher. Going to lose possession, but she's going to recover that one. We're going to see Dionne pass into Toner. Toner's going to be able to put up 2 right in the paint. Bernard almost just started running with the ball, but she's going to be able to recover. DeMerchant going up. Going to find Nestruck. Nestruck's going to find Maddie Fraser-Cole. Maddie Fraser-Cole's going to drive into the key. Seeing the opening. Almost puts up 2. Bernard with the rebound. She's going to put up 2 for the team. Morrison trying to control the ball. DeMerchant on her. Really trying to prevent the ball from coming up. Far past to Wolfenbacher, playing around the 3-point line. Delaney trying not to foul, playing a little slower. We're going to see a shot attempt by Dionne. It's going to bounce off the rim. Grabbed by Delaney McElwain. Just going to get it to Riley DeMerchant. Riley DeMerchant's going to bring it up to the 3-point line. Going to pass into the key. Going to try to find Georgia Bernard, but it's going to bounce out of bounds. Possession over to the Knights. Tipped out of bounds by Georgia Bernard. It's going to find Morrison. Morrison's going to bring it up. Point guard here looking for an open in is going to find McCarthy. McCarthy's going to make her way back to Morrison. Morrison's going to bring the ball over to Dionne. Dionne's not going to get that. They get the points though. Nestruck's going to find Bernard. Bernard's looking for an opening. Finds McElwain rare the net. But Georgia got a little bit too overzealous and is going to put that one out of bounds. Possession's going to swap over to the Golden Knights. Demerchant's staying on Morrison. It's going to make its way over to number 10. Wolfenbacher for the final points. And she'll put up 2, and that's going to end tonight's game with a final score of 62-43. Lakers taking home this game. And we will now watch the player of the game, and I'm going to let Cecilia go with the final stats of the game.
Delaney McElwain with 10 points. Aaliyah Nestrick with 2. Maddie Fraser-Cole with 5. Georgia Bernard with 16. Riley DeMerchant with 14. Emma McFadgen with 11. Holly Henry with 4. Those are our scores this game. Delaney also has 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Aaliyah has 4 rebounds and 1 steal. Maddie Fraser-Cole has 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 5 steals. Georgia Bernard has 10 rebounds and 2 steals. Riley DeMerchant with 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 12 steals. Emma McFadgen with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. And Holly Henry with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Addison with 1 rebound. Molly Grieve with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. Cadence with 2 rebounds.
Riley DeMerchant, just once again for the stats, if Cecilia wants to read over Riley DeMerchant's stats once more, player of the game.
Riley DeMerchant with a triple-double, 14 points with a 50% field goal percentage. 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 12 steals. She's an incredibly impressive player, and she did amazing this game. I would not want the player of the game to go to anyone else, even though everyone else played amazing as well.
No one was fouled out, even though there was a lot of fouls drawn.
There was a lot of fouls.
Amazing game by the Lakers, and an awesome game to start off streaming our second. I don't think we'll talk about that first one. A little bit of a rough start, but I think we got our groove, and I want to give the biggest shout out to everyone who helped with these games. To begin out, we got the coaches, Tracy McDade, Krista Barrio, and Kate McLean for the senior girls, our senior girls, Harvey senior girls, rocking the new jerseys in the gold. And then the coach for the John Caldwell, great job being able to control and being able to use Sullivan to their max potential with her height. That's Erin McLaughlin. And then I want to shout out our minor officials, who was Ali Sirwa, Violet McDonald, and Willow Shepard. And I want to shout out everyone who helped with the streams. Ashton Little running console, doing a great job with making sure everything's going, running fluidly. I want to shout out David White for new rule, calling out all the stuff that was happening in the game. For Joe Gregory to write down the stats, who did an amazing job all around. Jay Gillett on the camera doing a great job as well. Austin Jameson, awesome with the scoreboard. All the hiccups were just connection-based, not even him. I don't think I saw a single mistake from him.
No, there
and
wasn't. Especially
you, Cecilia. Great job with color.
Thank you.
Great job with the stats. I think that was...
great job to you too, Kevin. You are very talented on play-by-play.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoy commentating with you.
You too, Cecilia. I think that was an awesome stream, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. There's going to be 4 games, the rest of the tournament for the girls' tip-off, and I'll see you guys bright and early.